Hi everyone. Today I would like to discuss about the classification of sets. First one is null set. A set which does not contain any element is called the empty set or null set or void set, which means set does not contain any elements. It is denoted by 5 or brackets. For example, set of all elements x such that x is a odd prime number less than 3, which is empty set. Why? Because here the prime number less than 3 is only 2, which is even number, not odd prime number. So there is no elements in this set. Okay. Next, come to the second one. The collection of all elements x such that x minus 2 is equal to 0, where x is a negative integer. But if you solve this x minus 2 is equal to 0, we will get x is equal to 2, which is positive integer. But here given x is a negative integer, so there is no negative integer satisfies the equation x minus 2 is equal to 0. So it is also a empty set. Next one, finite set and infinite set. What is the finite set? A set which is empty or consists of a definite number of elements is called a finite set. Otherwise, the set is called infinite set. Which means it is possible to count the elements in the given set is a finite set. Otherwise, it is an infinite set. Means if it is not possible to count the elements in the given set, that set is called a infinite set. For example, here we have two sets. One set is 2, 3, 4, 5. Here it is possible to count. We can count the elements in this given set 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a finite set. And also second set is collection of all elements x such that x square minus 2 is equal to 0. If we solve this equation x square minus 2 is equals to 0, this implies x square is equal to 2. This implies x is equal to plus or minus square root 2. Means the set has minus square root 2 or positive square root 2. So here it is possible to count the elements in this given set. So this is a finite set. So these both are examples for finite sets. Next, come to the another one. Let A be the set of all months in the year 2020 is also a finite set, because we know that in 2020 we have 12 months, so which is countable. We can count all the months in the year. So the set A is also a finite set. Here suppose if you take natural numbers starts with 1, 2, 3 and so on. It is not possible to count the numbers at the end. It has infinite numbers. So this is an infinite set. Similarly, whole numbers starts with 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So whole number is also a infinite set. Similarly, integers, rational numbers, irrational numbers, real numbers are all come to the infinite sets. Next is equal sets. Two sets A and B are said to be equal if they have same elements. Otherwise the sets are said to be unequal. For example, here see A is equal to 5, 7, 8, 9. A has 4 elements. The 4 elements are 5, 7, 8, 9. And B also has 4 elements. The 4 elements are 5, 7, 5, 9, 8, which is equals to A, elements in A. But order is different. But when we write in roster form, the order does not matter. We can write in any order. So here A is equals to B. It can be denoted by A is equal to B. And come to the second next one, C, set C. Set C has elements 5, 5, 7, 8, 9. Here 5 and 7 repeated twice, but when we write in roster form, the element should be in distance form. So C can be written as 5, 7, 8, 9, which is equals to A and also equals to B. So we can write it B is equals to C or C is equal to A. Now next one is, let A be the set of all solutions of x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0 and B is the set 2, 3. Now the set A is equals to x such that x square minus 5x plus 6 is equals to 0. If you solve x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0, the solutions of this equation is 2, 3. So A is equals to 2, 3, which is equals to set B. So this implies A is equals to B. Both sets are equal. Next one is subset and superset. A set A is said to be subset of B if every element of A is also an element of B. Okay, and B is said to be superset of A. Here it can be denoted by A subset of B. See example, A is equal to 5, 7, 8, 9 and B is equals to 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Notice that every element in A which is also a element in B. So we can say that A is subset of B. Then we can say B is superset of A. Now how can we say a set A is not a subset of B? You know very well, if A is subset of B, every element in A is also an element of B. But when we want to say A is not a subset of B, if at least one element in A which is not belongs to B, then we can say that A is not a subset of B. For example, take A is equals to 1, 5, 7, 9 and B is equals to 2, 5, 7, 9. A has element 1 but B does not have element 1. So A is not a subset of B. It can be denoted by A not a subset of B. Now next one is set of a set. The collection of all subsets of a set is called a power set of the given set. Here we have to notice empty set is a subset of every set and also every set is itself a subset. So here write the power set of A is equals to 1, 2. Power set of A, it can be denoted by P of A 1, 2, empty set and A, because empty set and empty set is a subset of every set is itself a subset. So we can write these two here, 1 and 2 also a subsets of A. This is the power set of A. Next one is disjoint sets. Two sets are said to be disjoints if they have no common elements. For example, A is equals to 5, 7, 9 and B is equals to 1, 2, 3. Both have no elements in common. So these two sets are disjoint sets. Okay. Thank you everyone. Please subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon to get continuous updates. Thank you very much.